Deuteronomy 31:8. Listen to what it says. Are you ready? The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you. He'll never forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Okay? So you ask yourself, what exactly? It's pretty simple to understand what that means. Deuteronomy 31:8. The Lord goes before you. Okay? He's there for you. He'll always be there for you. He's never going to leave you. He's never going to forsake you. So understand that. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. 365 times it says that in the Bible for each day of the year. Okay? Do not be discouraged. Although it's easy to be discouraged. It's easy to want to give up. It's, seems like a lot of people dealing with anxiety, depression, all that stuff. Okay? But if we understand Deuteronomy 31:8, we understand that, do not be discouraged. For, he's always with us regardless. So, anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. Nothing too entertaining, just to say that I will be conducting services and, of course, preaching on Sunday at 10:30 at the Claycorn Presbyterian Church. If you like to attend, I invite you. I want you to come to Claycorn on Sunday morning at 10:30, and of course, enjoy services at Claycorn Presbyterian Church. And of course, the sermon is called Pain and Suffering. I talk about all that good stuff, or should I say pain and suffering, all that good stuff? Not really, but I think it's a lesson to be learned, here in the past. And I'm not going to dwell on it anymore. Since June, I've gone through 7 deaths, and Jesus says don't focus on that anymore. So I'm not going to focus on that anymore. I'm just going to keep rolling and keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So come to Claycorn Presbyterian Church. It's Claycorn. It's not a very big town. It's not hard to find. It's a beautiful church, and I want you to come. And I will be speaking coming up Sunday morning. So also Sundays with Jesus on KCHE Radio going pretty well. Seems like it's really catching on now. Everybody's coming up to me, hey, I heard your sermon on the radio, so thank you very much. So Sundays with Jesus on KCHE Radio every Sunday morning at 9:30, and always looking for sponsors. And what was I going to say? This week's sermon, this Sunday's sermon, is, of course, Pain and Suffering. I changed the title. I had it as Always and Forever, Josh's Story, but I turned my sermon for Sunday at church to Pain and Suffering, but Sunday's sermon on Sundays with Jesus will be Always and Forever, Josh's Story. Talk about pain and suffering, and I talk about Josh, and that's what it's all about on Sunday. So just remember, keep your head up, keep moving forward. Don't dwell on what was back there in the past, although it just seems like I was thinking about this last night. I was talking, and I just think about, I go back and think about some of the people that, really don't know who I am these days. And I think about if they only really knew me these days instead of what they knew back in the late 1980s and who I was in the early 90s. I was young. I was dumb. I was stupid. I'm being honest. I want you to know that it's not where you start, it's where you finish, and it's where you're at right now. I want people to understand that just because you knew the bad Bill, I should say, 20, 25 years ago, that's not me. That's not even close to who I am today. So I just wish people would understand that people do change. And Jesus says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If they don't want to know who you are, they're losing out. So Don't judge me by my past. Okay? Judge me for who I am right now. Okay? Love you guys. You guys have a great day. Already March 13th, 7 days away from spring. So I invite you to church on Sunday at the Claycorn Presbyterian Church. Services are at 10:30. I will be speaking. And, of course, then Sundays with Jesus at 9:30, of course, on KCHE Radio. So hope you can join me. And I always say, be grateful, not hateful. And remember, Jesus is Lord. And you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye-bye.